Today's lesson, I'll be focusing on structural functionalism, which I just emphasized here. So I would just like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to anyone of you who's listening to this audio, and welcome back to this lesson. So what is my agenda today's lesson? I want you to understand what structural functionalism is, and this chart explains, or it has answers to what structural functionalism is, and I'm intending to take you step by step into understanding this theory. That's the main idea. But then what are we saying? What is structural functionalism? What is there to understand? So the first thing you need to understand is that this theory is part of major, or it is part of macro theories that are found in sociology. We have macro theories and we have micro theories, right? And macro theories are theories that focus on the society at a larger scale. So the word macro is coming from the word, let's say, for instance, it is coming from the word measure. And in this case, to simplify the word measure, we are saying the large part of the society. So this theory is part of those macro theories that focuses on the society at a larger scale. That is to say, it is focusing on almost all structures of the society, if not all, so possibly all structures of the society that are found in Cambridge syllabus, SimSec syllabus, maybe metric syllabus, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, as long as if you're studying sociology at a level, then you understand what I'm trying to say. But I intend to help you if you're a beginner in sociology to understand what I mean. So what is structural functionalism? So the basic idea, the key issue in understanding structural functionalism, what it says about the society, what it is all about, you simply need to break down the word structural functionalism. It's like there's a secret here. The secret is within the name structural functionalism itself. By the way, other books may just emphasize it as functionalism. For example, maybe Haralambos and Hobon, first edition, second, third, fourth, fifth, I don't know. And then we also have Giddens. They may also emphasize that perhaps it's just called functionalism, but as for me, I intend to call it structural functionalism, as I may have also come across that word, those words in other particular books. But that's what I intend to do, so that you can understand what I mean by structural functionalism. So what is structural functionalism? So structural functionalism, first of all, you need to break it down like an equation. It's like an equation. So what about structural functionalism? Structural functionalism, structural is coming from the word structure. Structural is coming from the word structure. So in this case, if you understand what I'm saying here, then you already have an understanding of what structure, what functionalism is all about. So in other words, this is a theory that is focusing on the structures of the society, because you can just say it's a macro sociological theory. What? A macro sociological theory that focuses on the structures of the society. So what are structures? These involve, this refers to institutions. The other word for structures is institutions. And what are those institutions? I'm sure you know that involves family, education, mass media, and any other topics that you may have also been taught in school. But if you intend to know more about these theories, you can just get in touch. So you already know that this theory is focusing on the structures of the society, and the secret is within the name structural functionalism. So it's like an equation that you are calculating, or you are trying to break down, and you are using a quadratic formula to get to the answer, right? So it is also called structural functionalism. And another key issue in understanding this theory is functionalism, right? And then from the word functionalism, there is a word functional. So the word functionalism is coming from the word functional, and the word functional simply relates to something positive, right? So I'm simply saying that we are focusing on the functions of the society, the goodness of the society. That's the idea. So generally, this theory is focusing on the functional part of the society, on the good part of the society, or on the things that make the society move, things that make the society operate and be what it is. Right? So that is functionalism. Of course, there are also other ideas such as social order, social cohesion, social integration, and the likes. Of course, all of those things, I'm going to explain them soon enough. Okay, I'll explain them soon enough as you get to request for more lessons. Then I'll just make sure that I explain, and I also make sure that your time is spent well. Right. So generally, these are some of the ideas of functionalism. If you understand what social order is, then you now have an idea of what structural functionalism is about as well. If you understand what social cohesion is, then you have an idea of what this theory is about. And if you also understand what social integration is, you also understand the goodness of this theory as well. So these are some of the basic ideas that you have to understand so that you can be able to present in class what functionalism is. If your teacher expects you to explain functionalism, then you know. But that's the major idea. I'm here to help you to study the smart way. So you just need to request more videos and then I'll just do that. But you may also need to just get in touch if you need private lessons. And this is all about functionalism. Thank you for your time.